Greetings, everyone. Thanks for all of you who have joined us live and for those who are going to watch us record later. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about digital transformation for telecommunications. In 2023 and upcoming years, connectivity is not just an issue like it was like 10 or 20 years ago. So it's basic need, basically. This basic need is in high demand for billions of people across the globe, and it helps us to get an access to education, healthcare, work, and basically improve our life with any kind of digital services available. And all of this won't be possible without a digital transformation of telecommunications sector, industry, and business. So I would like to invite for a welcome speech on our opening webinar of Digital Transformation for Telcos Guideline, which we are going to present today. And I would like to introduce you first speaker, Anna Tishenko. She is the CEO of JEVERA Software Solutions company. It's one of the partners who have developed this research. Anna, the floor is yours.
I'm very sorry. Greeting to everyone who has joined us today. My name is Anna Tishenko. I run JEVERA Software Solutions as a CEO. I'm proud to be here with my team and our partner IT Ukraine Association. I believe today is especially important to share the knowledge to drive the industry forward. As a Ukrainian company, we know a lot about crisis and accelerated transformation for business. Irina?
Thank you, Anna. And the second guest speaker we're going to have today, I would like to introduce is Maria Shevchuk. She's Executive Director of IT Ukraine Association, our valuable partner without whom actually this kind of research and webinar won't be possible. Maria, can you give us, please, a couple of words about the research and your collaboration here?
Thank you, Irina. I'm pleased to be here today to present this important research, and it's my honor to speak on the behalf of the IT Ukraine Association. We are largest national association of IT companies and represent the interest of more than 85,000 IT professionals in Ukraine. One of our aim is to promote the brand of Ukraine as the leading technological nation. So we become part of this team and supported this research because we believe in the importance of gathering and sharing knowledge that helps real innovation and development, helps companies to transform and strengthen technological expertise. This fundamental research on the telecommunication industry serves as the wellsprings of validated data upon which one can trust when planning business activities and making investment or advancing a business. So I wish you a productive presentation and see you soon later.
Thank you, Maria. And the last guest speaker we're going to have today is Lesya Kasyan. She is a Chief Delivery Officer at JEVERA Software Solutions. Actually, she's a knowledge and, I don't know, Wikipedia or encyclopedia of everything related to telecommunication. And I'm like, the thing I'm most proud today that all speakers who are talking about digital transformation in such a robust and maybe a little bit classy industry as telecommunications are women. I think it shows that Ukraine represents a very diverse mindset today, and this is one more thing we can proud of. Lesya, can you give us, please, a couple of words about the research and your contribution?
Thank you, Irina. My name is Lesya Kasyan. I am delivery head in JEVERA Software and responsible for project delivery to our clients. And as a telco expert, I had more than 20 years experience in different telco companies. And as a result, I am really co-author of those of our study. And I will distributing my knowledge and experience in the upcoming slides. And actually, let's see each other in a few minutes. Irina?
Thank you, Lesya. And so we're going to start actually the presentation of the research itself. So just like any good cause, this digital transformation for telcos guideline has started from the idea. We at JEVERA experienced a huge interest to Ukrainian telco experience since the war has started. because a lot of innovations occurred in Ukraine during this like very stressful period and this kind of disaster. And most of those innovations which occurred, they could be useful in peaceful times too. So now we're working with different businesses to help their to prepare their infrastructure and business processes to natural disasters, which we experience a lot today because of climate change. And since that, the idea of Guideline occurred, and now it evolved to a roadmap for telecommunication enterprises regarding their size and actually level of digital transformation awareness. So in line with the knowledge owned by JEVERA, we have joined our effort with IT Ukraine Association team to empower Guideline. And this Guideline is also empowered by contribution from the experts from the industry across the globe. So we would like to have a special thanks to Brian Smith, Managing Director of Global Comms and Media Innovations and Metaverse at Accenture, Sergey Gerashenko, VP of International Sales at Tisalat, and Kirill Goncharuk, CSPO at Ukr Telecom company. So now I will pass my word to my colleagues actually to present the core of the research, the most interesting and valuable part. And all of you who registered to this event will receive this research full paper on their emails. Those who have not registered, we can download this white paper from the website mentioned in the event description. And we're going to also have a Q&A session if any questions occur at the end of this translation. So now I would like to pass a word to Maria Shevchuk to give like a basic outline of research, what's about, and how it's important today. Maria, the mic is yours.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. So this research, which was developed in the collaboration with JEVERA Software Solutions, is the basic for underscoring the critical role of telecommunication in shaping the digital landscape, driving innovation, and facilitating international collaboration. Ukraine is now not only a tech powerhouse, but also a key player in shaping the future of the telecommunication landscape. For example, in 2022, the government's computer emergency response team registered 2,194 cyber attacks on Ukraine's telecommunication network, and none of them were successful, thanks to leading IT solution and highly professional specialists. So we are really proud of this actual result. Due to experience of a full-scale war, the Ukraine telecom industry is a leader in ensuring network security, data encryption, IoT, and cybersecurity. Also, according to the cybersecurity indicator, Ukraine ranks 21st in the world, ahead of Canada, Luxembourg, and South Korea. Crucial to Ukraine's influence is our rich human capital and the dedication, expertise, and ingenuity of Ukrainian professionals have made an impact worldwide. According to the 2022 research, right now we have more than 362,000 specialists work in the Ukraine IT industry, and many of them work specifically in telecom. Ukraine is a country of digital transformation. Today, about 80% of Ukrainians use internet every day. Also, for us, the use of secure private connection is becoming more and more important. The recovery plan of Ukraine provides for the transfer of at least 30% of state information resources to the cloud by 2025. Also, according to the National Commission for the State Regulation of Communication and Informatization, there were more than 1,000 telecom service providers in Ukraine, and the actual number of providers is even higher. The global market, as well as Ukrainian market for telecommunication services, is expanded to grow significantly, creating an opportunity for growth and profit for telecommunication companies. Also, actually, this research should become a table book for those who aspire to work in the market of telecommunication industry, for CIOs, CEOs, and all other key decision makers in telecom. So I really wish you to know more about this research, and thank you, our partner, JEVERA, and I wish you all this productive day. Unfortunately, I should leave this event because I have another discussion session here and another event. So wish you a productive event, and thank you very much for this opportunity to share this knowledge with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. And now, Anna, I would like to ask you a question. So you're running, like, as a CEO, you're running a software company. So from like executive perspective, can you please give us some kind of like a summary of this research? Why it should be considered by C-level executive? Why it should be considered by business?
Yeah, thank you, Ira. So I would like to start the conversation about the industry trends with the problem that most telecom companies are facing right now as we speak. During the COVID-19 pandemic, connectivity became a commodity service of driver for business performance, actually. But according to Upstream, an impressive 73% of telecom companies still struggle with legacy technology, and they experience challenges in the integration with digital channels. Actually, these prevent them from offering their clients new services and introducing new ideas. And while large companies implementing new solutions grow and invest in digital transformation, SMBs can't define the appropriate starting point. To make it easier for them to understand where to start the changes, we will talk later about the transformation checklist. Next slide, please. Yeah, and the next one. Yeah, now talking to telecom experts and research in the market, we were able to identify 4 main trends that will be relevant next year. So 5G networks deployment, IoT, AI-driven analytics, of course, the main trend, cloud-native architecture. In our opinion, the implementation of this solution will help to transform the business model, open new revenue streams, improve existing telecom services and introduce new ones, increase the customer satisfaction rate, etc. And of course, improve the level of cybersecurity, because only a safe and reliable business can have the trust of customers. Again, these are trends that we see as influencers of 2024. But if you have your own vision, please share it with us. And thank you. Irina, take the mic.
Thank you, man. And it looks like artificial intelligence will make some kind of revolution here as well. And if we can marry cybersecurity and Gen AI, which is now happening a lot, to create some kind of like fraud protection. So I think there is something big coming up. So Lesa, as a driver of digital transformation in telecommunication for the last 20 years, which is like pretty a lot, can you please share your thoughts and perspectives? So what is like overview of what's happening today inside of telecommunication, and what drives and what happens inside of digital transformation for this industry?
Yeah, thank you, Irina. Thanks, Anna, for covering general trends in telecommunication. From my side, I would like to point out, firstly, what digital transformation in telecom exactly means, and what kind of specific terms and directions in digital telecommunication is important for telco companies. And we speak not only for the large telco companies, we also especially point out the steps and items that are important for middle and small telco and providers of different telco services, starting from mobile operators to fixed internet and IPTV and so on. Would you please give me the next slide? Yeah. So digital transformation generally is a process about changing everything in a way so that to have digital optimization in different business processes. Of course, it's not related only to telecom companies, as I said before, but to any businesses. Our study was devoted to telco, so we will point out here only issues and items that are important for telecom businesses. What is the most important for digital transformation is to have understanding how the industry is changing. We all know that we use many services. We use our telephone is with us all the time, and as the customers, we create and also contribute data traffic increase constantly. As a result, telco company should have to be able to process a demand which is coming from us as a customers to their infrastructure. And of course, without any transformation, at some step, they face limitations on the infrastructure. And legacy systems, outdated infrastructure are the main stuck in the digital transformation. Of course, we all know the digital transformation hasn't started just this year. It's already upcoming continuous processes for maybe 7, 5, 10 years actually. But each and every upcoming year is give us additional layer in the digital transformation. And it's not something new, but still like the main trend of 2024 is customer. Yeah, we all telco companies are created to provide telco services for customers. That's why customer dictates how the telco company should transform themselves in order to provide the best service. That's why the main focus areas here are customer experience. Yeah, new service launching, what kind of services customers would like to have, what kind of expectation they expect, what kind of changes they expect from the telcos, how a telco company can carry increased demands for data traffic. And of course, in order to do all this happens in the 2024, additional step for business process optimization should take place. Next slide, please. Thank you. So when we are on the telcos company side, what is more important for us is to provide the best service to our customer. And if our customers requires additional possibility to have more data traffic or to have some not created before services from us as a telco, we have to do everything we are able to provide with them. With digital transformation, we will be able to make more fast development of any changes inside our company. We will have increased development velocity, and as a result, we will be able to launch our services and changing into the market much more faster. And that's actually important because our customers, as a result, will be more satisfied with the services that we have. One few more aspects here for the digital transformation is that by itself, we have not only customer satisfaction at that point, we are also able to scale our landscape and our ecosystems in a way so that to support even more traffic, more customers, more services. And as a result, it's going to be some kind of exponential growth. Speed of deployment as well provides us possibility to be in the market faster, as I said before, and to provide wider proposition of services. And on the other hand, as well. We are here to speak about cost efficiency. If you go to the new modern system, to the new modern telco infrastructure landscape, we stop paying for the outdated services. We do updates and upgrades much more quicker and cheaper. And there is also workforce point here that with the modern technologies use, we are able to find employees on the market to support our systems updates and development. Outdated systems is quite hard and expensive to support. So not everyone is capable to carry that. And of course, when we are talking about middle and small sized telcos, it's also a challenge for them. Next slide, please. So what is digital transformation? We already spoke. Let's talk about how we can start this. If you're talking about the company, Irina, please, next slide. If you're talking about the company that did not start any digital transformation at all, of course, the first step from which we have to start is a BSS transformation. What is BSS actually? This is a stack of systems which is which combines the different customer-facing systems under the one umbrella. It's usually some kind of CRM. With that system, everyone is able to see what kind of customers, what kind of services they have, how to serve them better, and to see everything about their customer in one single screen. Billing system, charging system, service catalog, all these systems are creating a stack of service systems inside of BSS. Order management part creates possibility to provide end-to-end provisioning to the service, starting from the customer who is ordering that service from the company. Example here can be that I am as a customer would like to connect a new IPTV channel, and I am going to some self-portal which is created by my telco company, ordering some these add-ons for my IPTV, and everything is quite smoothly activated, and as a result I'm receiving service. So this is order management. And again, in my example, I said about the self-service portal. Currently, it's quite hard to imagine the telcos without providing such kind of self-service portals where you at least are able to see billing information, what kind of services you ordered. But what is more important, customers should be able to see what kind of trouble tickets, what kind of network issues he has, why his service is not available, for example, and to create support ticket to the telco company in case there is any service disruption or something like this. So high priority BSS subsystems here is to really have customer-facing systems available for their customers, to have modern product and service catalogs so that to provide those modern services to customers, and the modern billing system behind all these subsystems. Irina, next slide. Next slide. Okay. What is else important for digital transformation? Of course, BSS is a quite wide stack of systems and it's always customer facing, but by themselves, it's not all what is telco is providing. Tech team working with OSS systems, and BSS and OSS systems synergy is something which must be done in 2024 for those who has not started or has not finished this process yet. Integration between BSS and OSS systems provide real-time understanding for those who serves the customers, what exact quality of service and network is currently, what kind of problems customer experience, what kind of data traffic customer is taking, and what kind of challenges the customer is facing. Telco who is making these integrations between OSS and BSS not only enhance their customer experience, but they also are able to change themselves in order to drive operational efficiency better and optimize their service delivery and monetize emerging technologies in like 5G or IoT. And also, if you're talking about artificial intelligence, it also helps here like to provide these preventive steps in order to increase the service. Irina?
Thank you, Lesa, for such an outstanding 360 degrees overview. But colleagues, let's make it a little bit more realistic. We know that any kind of digital transformation or transformation for business isn't possible without issues, pitfalls, bottlenecks, and all of this stuff. Because it always looks very easy when you read just some nice white paper or you're impressed with keynote speech, but when you start to work, it becomes harder. So, Anna, can you please share with us, I know you have extensive background, you have driven digital transformation by yourself as a part of corporation, now you offer this service for companies. So what should be taken into account on this digital transformation journey? What to secure, what to prepare to?
Yeah, I'm sure that everyone perfectly understands that digital transformation is a very difficult process. And that requires not only financial investment, but also patience, So the next slide, please, and we discuss it. So how to get back on track when a certain amount of the work has already been done, but something has gone wrong with the process. It is better to take a short break and think about how to overcome the problem. Based on the result of our research, we identified two possible solutions: revert to legacy software or explore alternatives. If we are returning to the legacy, we must consider investing time and resources in migration back to the old system. It's not an easy decision, definitely, because you have already invested your time and money in the project, but if the calculations show that it is worth going back, then it is the right decision. I may note, however, according to our experience, companies often make one more attempt to transform, but a bit later. If we decide to search for alternatives, we should take into account that it's not always easy to develop a solution what covers all business scenarios while remaining financially viable. So the next slide, please. Now let's go back to the moment when you felt it was a time to transform your business, but you weren't sure where to begin. As I mentioned earlier, many SMBs face this challenge of uncertainty, not knowing how to create a plan. I want to thank the telecom and software development experts who helped create a detailed checklist for such situations. The list is organized into 10 main sections, covering areas like strategy, data management, security, compliance, budget, and resources. In each section, you'll find questions that need clear answers. These questions help determine if your business is ready to emerging technologies and guide you in creating a transformation plan. On the slide, you can see an example of these questions. Have you defined a clear digital transformation goal and objectives? It's a tough question, yeah. But it needs to be answered. After the webinar, I'll send each of you a copy of the research so you can delve deeper into these questions and start developing your change plan. Thank you, Irina. The mic is yours.
Oh, thank you, Anna. I think like this kind of checklist is a hidden gem of this digital transformation guideline because it's pretty easy, lemon squeezy to use. Questions are not so easy to answer, but they will guide you through on what you should think about. And we're like almost at the end of our session. And I would like to thank everyone who have joined us today live or going to watch this session later, recorded. And special thanks to Anna, Lesa, Maria, and our contributors, Brian, Sergey, Kirill, and all who contributed to this white paper. So the thing I would like to point it more that any kind of digital transformation in business would be impossible without people. So if you're not sure where to start and you have not jumped into your digital transformation journey, invest in people. I mean, hire best professionals so they could help you to guide through this ocean of possibilities and vulnerabilities we all need to consider today, especially in upcoming 2024 with its generative AI and tons of data and cybersecurity issues we're going to have. And I would like to offer you, if you have some kind of questions or comments based on this white paper, please feel free to join us in comments to this event, LinkedIn, and we're going to see them in our chat. And I will wait for a couple of moments while you're posting your comments. And if there would be any, we will be gladly answer to them. Anna, Lesa, or me will help you with information. And when our session will be ended, we will follow up you with all of you who has registered with a copy of white paper. It's like almost 40 slides of valuable information and checklist Anna have mentioned included. And we would love to hear your feedback later as well. So if you would find something particularly interested in this white paper, feel free to outreach Anna, Lesa, me, or Maria on LinkedIn. We're very open and transparent to communication. And maybe while we're still waiting for comments, that maybe one thing I would like pointed out from like business perspective, today I see that a lot of businesses start to transform themselves towards customers. So it's like retailization of every service and customer-centric approach and customer-centric mindset. And telecommunications have already a lot of to make this possible, they have a lot of insights from data, which can guide them through what services, what features customers are looking for. And we have first question. I will read it out. 1 second. So it looks like there are thought that 5G is more about big enterprises. How small ICP could benefit from 5G? Could you share some ideas? I think, Lesa, you can share some knowledge here.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the question. Actually, I don't think that only 5G is a game only for big telco. Of course, when we are talking about network, it's really one of the main directions and ways how our big telco companies developing right now, but when we are talking about small and middle size, of course, they can get many benefits from 5G as a creation some special proposals for their businesses in the area of serving or for customers as a, for example, virtual operator, as a companies that can use the infrastructure of big telco to providing some tailoring solutions for the businesses. For example, we can talk about IoT solutions for special companies, for offices, and those tailorings propositions can be done exactly by small and middle-sized telco, much more easier than big telco, because first of all, the size of the customers, yeah, it's quite would be quite easy to create these collaborations with this other small businesses in the area of mid and small telco companies than for huge telco operator to think about farmers, for example, or leasers and so on. Irina?
Oh, thank you, Lisa. While we have one more question, I will give some kind of comment to this one. So small operators, they have a power. They're closer to the customers than bigger one because they're more flexible, they're more dependent on customer base. And small operators can introduce some services which can be interested and acquired or bought as a service by bigger companies as well. So it could be one of more additional revenue streams. And one question we have, it's my favorite one. What are the threats of digital transformation for telcos? So we have uncovered this a little bit, and we have this like marvelous checklist with 10 sessions of the most crucial one. We have talked about pitfalls. Is there anything you would like to add? What scares you at night, Lisa, when you're thinking about digital transformation? So can you please share some thoughts?
Oh, Irina, you're giving me so many questions. What scares me at night, actually, when I think about digital transformation, is the scale of the projects. It's sometimes when you really think how to start and when to finish is something which don't allow you to sleep well. When we speak about, is there any end on digital transformation? I would like to say that there is. But if we see that each and every year we face with the new challenges and the new demands from customers, industry, technology, so we can say right now that there is no end of digital transformation, obviously, but definitely there are milestones. So let's face milestones and go to the goals. And if you see goals, then I can sleep quite well.
Sounds lovely. One more time, everyone who have joined us live or going to join us later on record, thank you so much for your time and attention. So if you haven't registered for a copy of this white paper, please do so. The link is available in event description. And if you would like to follow up with any kind of issue or thought you have about this digital transformation, when I have one more question, last one, it should be very interesting. One of the speakers mentioned that after a failed digital transformation, companies go back to legacy, but make one more try after a while. In your opinion, how long does this break usually take? How fast business make the next try after the fail? Lisa, I think you have something to contribute here as well.
Okay, I will tell here as well that when we fail, at the first iteration, when we fail and unfortunately have to get back to our legacy in order to have an uninterrupted service, which is important, yeah, for customer service is important, and no matter if you felt some migration to the new billing system or something like this, we have to continue providing our service despite whatever cost we already lost as a failed project. But business cannot stop. And definitely, depending, of course, on the possibilities, but I think not more than half of the year when the business is ready to start again new project. I don't tell that the project will be finished in half a year, but at least half a year for lessons learned and analyzing what was done wrongly is more or less enough. Of course, it depends on different companies, different business processes which are inside. It's just quite generalized answer.
Thank you so much. Like 6 months sounds like a fair deal here. So one more time, thank you everyone who joined us. Thank you to our speakers and contributors. See you during the next webinar. Feel free to download this copy and have a great rest of the day. Bye.